Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, October 15th, and I want to show you my two clouds. Actually, they're not clouds like the Ikimuku or whatever it's called. It's the Globex or the non-RTH session blue cloud, 25% value area, and the yellow cloud RTH session, 25% value area. So I use these clouds to show my pivots if I'm above or below the clouds. Generally, like VWAP, I'm going to use that as a pivot to make my trading decisions on whether to go long or short. In VWAP, if I'm trading inside those upper bands, I'm going to put extra position size on because price is moving in that direction pretty strong. Come out of the area, you know that you've got a potential reversal and another flush down here, so trend continuation to the downside. And I use these volume profile areas, the prior point of control and the high and the low of that 25% area to base decisions on price changing direction. See how it does? Let me put a highlighter on here. It comes down right to these areas time and time again to make trading decisions on which direction to go in. Once I have a plan in place, I want to be able to stay in a direction as long as possible. So I use many different ways to do that, including trying to manipulate my custom bars to help me stay in a trade for as long as possible without getting killed on those areas where the market is turning around. So when I know that it's likely or highly likely to respond to one of these 25% pivot areas, especially when it lines up, in this instance with a prior high, and makes a, was coming down, came up to the prior high, and then turned back around. I mean, that's a high probability trade location here to the downside, and you want to be taking that downside move on your lower time frame chart. And here is my lower time frame chart, my high-low inflections template that you can get that I have coded in Bloodhound, and take these trades when price turns back around in that direction. Here we were trying to go short, and if you took this first trade short right here at 7:49 a.m., right here at that location that I showed you, right here where it was on that retracement up to that blue cloud area, and you got short here when the momentum flipped around, the slope, the inflection, the momentum inflection back down to the downside, and you got that first signal and held that, you would have had a winner for quite a while, and until the market, I think it went down to 49.80 on Friday before coming back up to the VWAP. And interestingly, let me show you why it went to that location. This was the prior VWAP lower deviation right here, right above S1 of this prior day. And that's where I think, and it was tied to this yesterday 61.8, which, I was telling someone Friday in the trade room that if I just traded crude on the yesterday 61.8 as a trade plan, we would make a lot of money. And they agreed. He agreed. So give yourself the best chance possible using these 25% value areas. I paint my clouds blue and yellow so I can differentiate between them. Obviously, a lot of traders use VWAP. If you're below VWAP, that's a pivot. You want to be trading short, so you can take these inflections on your momentum indicator that you get in my package with your bar reversals and use the template to hit them, or just use the template to understand if you're going long or short and when to get in at these various locations. Here was an entry short at the VWAP that flipped around on you, but using the template, you take really narrow stops. You don't have to hold a stop forever. Actually, if you did hold the stop to your trail it to the volatility indicator, you never would have been stopped out. Your stops here, let me move that arrow, your stops here above the volatility band, you never would have stopped out, but you would not had to have taken the heat on that retracement. You could have gotten out very close. The way I provide these volatility indicators for you to get in and out of these trades. So I like to get out as soon as possible and then just wait for the bars to set up and go back in my direction. I will trade in the direction of that higher time frame trend, and I define the higher time frame trend first on my market analyzer that I've coded, making it really easy to know which direction that higher time frame is going. And then I wait for my higher time frame chart to position itself in that direction, and then I get in on the lower time frame chart. And just by doing this, I'm putting the odds in my favor using the software, the Bloodhound tools and the NinjaTrader tools that allow me to do this and give me the best trading opportunities possible to do this. And using the tools in NinjaTrader and Bloodhound and these indicators that I use from High-Tech Trading and FinAlg that you can find on my website. Go up here. FinAlg. This is the MP lines indicator. This is not my indicator. This is just something I use, market profile lines. And I highly recommend that you check that out, as well as the High-Tech Trading VWAP Plus indicator. I use the VWAP Plus. And both of these, if you do purchase them from these vendors, make sure you contact them before you purchase and tell them that you want the Bloodhound plots exposed and that you use this with JATS Trading Strategies templates, and they will open these plots for you so that you can get signals and code your own Bloodhound templates. I mean, my templates are locked down, but you can code your own signals from these levels if you would like to do that. So that gives you more options, you know, flexibility. You've got these tools that you're purchasing, and you can build your own templates using these indicators. But definitely check out these value areas. See if that helps you with your trading like it does with mine. Find a trade plan. I am a strong proponent of that open to close, you know, in addition to the location of these clouds. I'm very much a proponent of the higher highs and higher lows, and that is the Dow theory. right here. You can learn about that in the chart school. And that's how I trade. Investopedia right here explains it. And I'm not saying that this is a end-all be-all, but when you put these chart formations together on your basic understanding, I strongly believe that you understand what these patterns do and how they break out, especially these ascending triangles and wedges and pennants and things. But the Dow theory is awesome. This very much is something that I've become aware of and try to incorporate in my trading. So Dow theory, higher highs, higher lows, higher time frame trend, momentum, and just staying with an established trend on a higher time frame chart for as long as possible. Here's my little bloodhound indicator for that I put together just on these chart patterns. Will help you go a long way in your trading too. So this is Julie, J Auto Trading Strategies. Check out my website. You can get a template and see my trading package for Bloodhound, and come visit us next week on Friday. I'm going to have an open house on Friday to celebrate the company's first year, our birthday, October 21st, and also register next Wednesday, October 19th, for a Ninja Trader event. Click on my registration link, and we're sponsoring how to get the most out of Ninja Trader, maximizing Ninja Trader's free tools and services, and learning about kinetic data feed, how to take advantage of the Ninja Trader platform discounts, and use a Ninja Trader brokerage, some of the lowest rates for a brokerage for these products. It's just fantastic. So please join us next week, October 19th and 21st. Lots of things that we're going to be giving to you, information and surprises, and on Friday some door prizes. So do register for both events, the 19th and the 21st, and we will see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.